it's a lot going on that we may not be knowing about, because I feel like the news cycle has been really weird. Like I said, we were going through Ramadan. By the time you see this, Ramadan will be over. And I feel like at Ramadan, they was reaching for the stars for news headlines, right? Now we're going to get out of Ramadan. I think they're going to be reaching even stronger. Who knows what they're about to throw at us. But something that wasn't a big headline, but I caught it, and I'm grateful for catching it. Shout out to Erica Williams on YouTube. That's another media source. I confirmed it with CNN, but that's another media source. See, he had Willie D, Shabazz the OG. Now we got Erica Williams. We got 3 media sources. Now this is current event media. I already told you my boxing and sports media. If I have to, I'll tell you again. FBI arrests 2 Chinese spies in New York City. What was these dickheads doing? Number one, we don't know how many of these motherfuckers. Matter of fact, we do know. An investigator bull that was working with the NYPD said they got these spies all over the world, not just America, all over the world. I'm going to say it again so y'all can catch what I just said.
Well, there's 100 of these Chinese police outposts around the world. The Human Rights Group did a study from the Netherlands, Canada, wherever there's a significant Chinese expat community, one of these quiet police substations has opened up.
FBI arrests 2 Chinese police spies in New York City. These motherfuckers is wild as fuck, right? They in New York City, in Chinatown, being fake cops. They not even real cops.
You need to come back to China or bad things are going to happen to your family. To understand the breadth of this, you have Chinese agents attempting to recruit New York City Chinese police officers as sub-agents.
They scaring the Asians out there, telling them that they're gonna they threatening the Asians, saying we're gonna kill y'all if y'all don't come back home, type joint, right? That's what the NYPD investigator on CNN said, right? Or I mean, we need y'all to turn y'all in. Let me find the joint he said. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it, so I gotta say it for y'all exactly how it is.
You can come in here and establish your identification, name, date of birth. We'll get your driver's license taken care of back in China.
That's the point. I missed it. So you got the Chinese agents, right? Please don't judge everybody, because everybody's not, you know what I'm saying? But the Chinese spies, right? They was out here acting like, I don't want to say refugees. I'm going to paraphrase it as to how I understand it. The Chinese spy boys was coming up to the other Chinese American boys, right? And they telling them, we just going to make sure like all of your papers is good if you need to go back to China. Now you already know China, they heavy on the we going to collect your data, John. They collecting data. They're not playing. They're collecting data based off, and I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said. They getting metadata, IDs, birth dates. You know, they doing their little thing, piling up numbers. But the people they were recruiting, right? They recruiting specifically in these Chinese expat areas, meaning Chinatown. There's a Chinatown everywhere. They were saying Netherlands, Canada, it's Chinatowns everywhere. They was like, as you know, they were recruiting Chinese police officers. Most likely one of the police officers, whether he was a CI for the feds or somehow they ratted, but they was doing a lot of this little work before this happened. So as the police officer described it, they helped Chinese nationals renew their Chinese government documents. Cap. So that's not what they doing. They're not. That's what they said they was doing. That's not what they doing. They was trying to recruit cops, right? So they can have the cops working for them. They might already have the cops. We don't know. I don't trust police officers now. And like I said, I'm not putting no judgment on them, but it is what it is. That's their nation at the end of the day. I'm Haitian. If Haiti get on some shit, I'm with Haiti. So no, I don't know. I'm not going to let y'all know who I'm with. So yeah, it's a lot going on right now. It's a lot going on in this world. But supposedly the FBI got them. Mind you, it was like a couple months ago, 3 months ago, we shot down like 2 or 3 Chinese spy balloons, but we ain't make no conversation about that. I talked about last week what the Chinese is doing with the Fed now, how they're attacking our currency. But we coming up with the Fed now, so it seems like we're not too worried, like we were ready for this, but at the same time, it's a lot going on. You feel me? It's a lot going on. Why isn't this making headlines? I don't know. I think this is extremely important. Yeah, I think this is very important. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I don't like this joint. I don't like this joint. I feel like this, and this is why I'm saying I'm patriotic with the joint I said last week. Because China's not letting us do that. All right, look, I set up in China, right? They find out I'm recruiting black people in China. I'm doing it for Africans or the American government. Let's say Ghana, the American government, or Haiti. I'm not getting arrested. I'm getting my head cut off. They probably just skin me. We're gonna have to go to war. What I want to say about what I see the next generation do, who's to say, because we're gonna have to go to war. I'm at the age right now that I can fight. So if I can fight, I'm gonna get my workout in shape, and I'm gonna be ready to throw that John at whoever I need to. But it ain't gonna be wasted though. You get what I'm saying? And it's not like but I live in America, so I can't be all the way against America, and I live in America. I don't agree with that. I used to, but I don't now. It's because life is about growth and understanding. I'm not against whatever you believe, but we're gonna carry on though, because I just wanted to let that be known that that's something that's going on, because I know this wasn't talked about a lot, but yeah, they got some finesse going on. China, it's not a good job. Florida passes new bill for sex offenders to face the death penalty. I love it. It's not really much to talk about, but are y'all going to pose the same drawing with women? Because there's a lot of women. I just seen a woman dealing with a 9-year-old or something crazy like that. A woman teacher dealing with a little boy. Are y'all going to be willing to put the death penalty on the women? Because if y'all do that, it ain't that I want to see anybody face the death penalty. You get what I'm saying? Ain't none of us God. So I don't always fully agree with the death penalty, John. But I overly don't agree more with touching kids, John. I think that's the worst, John. You feel me? It's to the point touching kids got so bad that I don't even agree with sexualizing at all, because growing up it wasn't taboo for my father to be throwing hints at me to be, into women and all that. But it was just like, now I don't agree with it at all. You're saying it's a growth thing, I know it, but who to say how I would be with my son? But it's just like, once D Wade did what he did, D Wade is my favorite player. Once he did that, it's just like, we sexualizing children. I don't agree with it. Now I can't stand with doing it in any way, shape, or form, because I don't want to be a hypocrite. That's my only question. I don't like the death penalty, to be honest. I'm not this big death penalty person, but I do believe in, like, you reap what you sow and all of that. But I think we sometimes, some things we could leave up to God, but that's not the world we live in, to be honest. I could say that we could leave up to God things as much, and I'm going to start to sound like a pastor. That's lying to you.